Hello there again, it's Manny, and as promised, I'm going to go over what was dropped about the Disneyland Half Marathon. So we're going to go over that, the pricing, everything that's going on, and my thoughts right after. But before we do, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We're getting closer and closer to 2,000. I know we're going to make it. This is your channel, so please hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, and of course, share the information online. Please do that, and keep commenting down below, sharing your stories. I love reading them. It's actually funny because you guys don't get to see me when I'm reading them, but a lot of times it brings a smile to my face. I sit there going like, wow, that was just an awesome story. Or if it's something that's not, it's a question, that's a concern, I sit there going like, okay, how can we figure this out? But I love getting those. So please continue commenting down below, and let's get to it. So first off, we got the theming for the Disneyland Half Marathon. And instead of just showing you the theming, I'm going to show you the blog. And I'm going to show you how to get to the blog. So if you want to go over it yourself, here we go. So we're going to start on the runDisney.com page. You're going to scroll all the way down. Once you get to the bottom, on the right-hand side, you're going to see Community. Right after Community, it's going to say Run Disney Blog. We are going to click on that. It's going to bring us to this page, and at the very top it's going to give us the Disneyland Half Marathon information. So we're going to start reading up top, and we're going to scroll down a little bit, but here we go. If you're looking to celebrate joy, get ready, get set to smile. Run Disney is going to celebrate happy during the Disneyland Half Marathon weekend presented by Honda. It gives us the dates. For even more happy news, it's happening during the 70th anniversary of the Disneyland resorts. This race weekend will be themed different ways to celebrate with delight. What delights us most? Imagine the happiest race on Earth and the happiest place on Earth. So we're going to scroll down a little bit, and we're going to read this, which is on January 3rd, join Joy for the Disney and Pixar Inside Out to celebrate joy during year 3.1. If we scroll down a little bit more, we are going to see Sorcerer Mickey on January 31st. Get ready for the 6.2 Magical Miles of Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey as you celebrate imagination. So if you see that right there, you can actually see the Sorcerer's hat. So now we're going to scroll down a little bit more. And this is a pleasant surprise because it's a small world. And reading, it says, on February 1st, celebrate togetherness during 13.1 miles of It's a Small World Wonders. Be sure to bring a friend. We scroll down again, and it is Dumbo Double Dare, and it reads, you can also celebrate achievement with Dumbo and earn an extra medal by finishing both the 10K and the half marathon, total of 19.3 miles. So now we're going to scroll down to the kids races, and of course it's Stitch. Kids 9 and under can celebrate laughter on January 31st as they jump into exciting runs featuring Stitch, the Experiment 626. And here goes another big surprise. It's Disney Yoga with Miss Piggy. So let's scroll down a little bit here, and here we go. Get ready to stretch and celebrate smiles on January 29th during a morning yoga session with the magnificent Miss Piggy in front of Sleeping Beauty's castle. So runners wanting to join the 2026 event should mark their calendars the following registration. So let's look at the registration day. Club Run Disney, April 22nd. The Mere Mortals, April 29th. Then it talks about the celebrated charity, which is presented by Honda, will be Big Brothers Big Sisters. They're a great charity to run with. So this is the information for the Disneyland Half Marathon. So it's pretty interesting. I got some thoughts, but before I go through my thoughts, let's go over the pricing. So for this one, we're also going to start on runDisney.com, hit events. You're going to go to Disneyland, and here we go. And we are, the theming is awesome. It's at the very top. So we're going to go over this. The 2026 Run Disney is going to celebrate happy during the Disneyland Half Marathon weekend presented by Honda. Happening amid the 70th anniversary at the Disneyland Resort. The race weekend will be centered around some of the different ways to celebrate with what delights us most. So come enjoy the magical miles, a 5K hosted by Joy. Join Sorcerer Apprentice Mickey in the imaginative 10K. Run together with a friend as part of It's a Small World attraction themed half marathon. And for the ultimate achievement, take on the Dumbo Double Dare Challenge. Made up both the 10K and the half marathon. There's the kids runs hosted by Stitch. And Miss Piggy is going to be for the yoga. So this is a very top there, and I have to say they're one of a kind medals for the run. So that's a really cool thing to read. So now let's go. We're going to scroll down and we're going to look at the prices. So yoga is $140. Disneyland 5K is $130. Disneyland 10K is $185. The kids runs are $45. Disneyland half is $270. The Dumbo Double Dare is $450. So when I look at last year's runs, the prices went up just a little bit, which is not that bad considering it's Disney, because it's usually a lot more. But when I saw the prices and I saw what I paid last year, it was roughly about $10 more a run, the challenge. I know for a fact that the run last year, the challenge last year was $440 and now it's $450. So it's not that bad considering. So now I'm gonna go over my thoughts on each one of them. So of course I'm gonna start off with the 5K. And the 5K is Joy. I love Joy. Inside Out is a great movie. I still haven't watched part 2, but now I'm going to. But it's great. I love the character. I've been seeing the character at Disney World in Epcot. She is where Figment is. And she's been there for a while, and it's a hidden gem. If you haven't gone there, you're able to go in there. A lot of times the lines are not that long. People are starting to figure out that she's there now, so she's getting a little bit more popular, but you can get a picture with her. And now she's going to be on a 5K medal. I love that idea. So even deeper than that, anybody who knows me, I like to take pictures of the medal after the run, especially if they're represented in the park. And Inside Out has Emotional Whirlwind, which is at Disney California Adventure. So you know you're going to see me there with the medal taking pictures after the run. So now let's go over to the 10K, which is Sorcerer Mickey. So I believe that Sorcerer Mickey has been on a medal before, but it was for the summer series. It wasn't for an actual run, an actual live run, I should say. And so I think he's overdue because they have had different incarnations of Mickey. So now they're going to add this one. I think that's a great idea. Now, as far as park representation, you can always get him in front of the castle, but again, it's not 100% him. Now, Mickey's PhilharMagic is actually in Disney California Adventures. If you walk in, you go to the left, that's Hollywood Boulevard. It's in there right by the hot dog stands before you get to the Monsters, Inc. ride. And so Mickey's PhilharMagic, and it's based on, especially at the beginning, it's based on the character. Then, of course, Donald goes through what he goes through. And then at the very end, here comes Sorcerer Mickey. Well, he wears a sorcerer hat because he's the leader of the orchestra. But the main one is, and I'm going to show you this one also, over there when you go and get your package at Disneyland Hotel, you get to walk by this. So again, I love park representation, especially when you put it on a medal. So I'm going to go over there and I'm going to get a few pictures there. So now we go to the half marathon, which is, I think this is awesome. They're starting to put the rides into the medal, and it's a small world. It's a small world at Disneyland, in my opinion, is a lot better than the one at Disney World. If you haven't gone on this ride, I really recommend that you do this. It is awesome. They have characters within the lands whenever you're going by. And so they're Disney characters, Pixar characters. So you get to see them, you know, right there. They're pictured with whatever country it is that they're singing for. It's really cool. So of course, representation is right there. If you take the medal, you're gonna see it's a small world, so representation is right there. So now we're gonna get to the last one, which is the Dumbo Double Dare. So Dumbo is represented on the Dumbo ride. It's a replica of the one they have at Magic Kingdom. It's in Fantasyland, so you're gonna have to go to the back. It is a popular ride, a little bit more popular probably than at Disney World, but it's at Disneyland, it's in Fantasyland, so of course you're gonna get to see me taking pictures in front of that, the Dumbo, but I did it last year also, so it's going to be a yearly thing as long as the Dumbo Double Dare exists. So now we're going over to the kids' medal, the kids' runs, and I think Stitch is a fantastic, great idea. I have yet to meet a kid who doesn't just love Stitch. Last year it was Up themed. I thought it was great. I think this year this is going to be great, or next year is going to be great with Stitch. I think it's going to be a hit. I hope Stitch is out there for the children. Great, awesome, I love that. Of course, the last one is yoga, which I still have not done, but I am looking at possibly doing it. I did not sign up for the Halloween yoga because it was a little bit more warm at that time last year. Last year was the first year that we did it. So because I am Club Run Disney, I would have to get out and then go to the expo instead of going to my hotel. I might, have a chance, but I probably will do that, and it's gonna be sweating and stuff. But then I thought to myself, in January it's gonna be cold, so it's gonna be colder, so I'm gonna be kind of shaking if I do it. But I love Miss Piggy. And with the Muppets leaving Disney World, I think it's a great representation. I do have a feeling if you're gonna do yoga that they're gonna probably have a DJ there, and Miss Piggy will probably be there. So I am gonna look at possibly doing my first yoga. So overall, I love the themings, I love the characters, I love the ride that they added. The one thing that I'm gonna say is, this is the only thing that I say that I didn't like, is I wanted to see a pattern, and of course the pattern is 70th anniversary, happy, joy, that kind of stuff. And of course all these things bring us joy, but I wanted something a little bit more. 70th anniversary, I was thinking maybe nostalgic rides, maybe a Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, something to that effect, because it is going to be the 70th anniversary, and they're piggybacking on the fact that it's going to be run during the 70th anniversary when they're doing it. But I'm pretty sure that on the lanyards, you're going to see a 70th mark, just like it was for the 50th and the 100th. We're going to see those on the lanyards. And so now I'm gonna turn it over to you guys. What do you think about the themings? Is there something that stood out in your mind? Something that you looked at and said, man, I'm gonna have to do it just because of this medal? Or do you love them all? Do you hate them all? Please comment down below. So that's it for this video. We're gonna have some stuff coming up. For example, we're gonna have registration for Disneyland, so we're gonna go over that. And of course, we're gonna have theming for Princess coming up. So we're gonna talk about that, and especially once it comes out. Now also, pretty soon, I'm going to be dropping some stuff that I'm gonna be doing over the summer. This is including training videos, some ideas when it comes to fundraising in case you guys don't get in, or you wanna just fundraise some money, and I'm gonna be doing a few things, so be on the lookout for these kind of things. Next week, I will be actually at Epic Universe, and I plan on making a video. Worst case scenario, I'm just gonna make the video for whatever the topic is. I'm gonna probably do it from there. But if you wanna follow me on social media, Manny Runs Disney. So just go ahead and follow me on social media on Instagram and Facebook, and you're gonna be able to see what I see. I wanna thank you guys for staying with me. Without further ado, create a magical day, create a magical run, and guys, see you sooner than later.